a little secret to help your orchids bloom faster. Today, I'm sharing with you an extremely simple natural fertilizer formula that delivers amazing results. It helps orchids develop strong roots, sprout quickly, and bloom brilliantly all year round. I'm going to make a very familiar natural fertilizer for orchids' oranges. Orange peels contain many valuable nutrients such as potassium, phosphorus, and nitrogen, not to mention orange essential oil, which has excellent antibacterial, antifungal, and insect-repelling properties. Therefore, every time I eat an orange, I never throw away the peel. With the right use, those seemingly discarded orange peels become an extremely valuable source of nutrients that help orchids grow strong, produce buds, and bloom beautifully. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe buttons to support me and so you don't miss any orchid care tips. It's great to have you as a companion on this journey. From seemingly discarded items like these, you'll soon see them transformed into nutrients that help orchids thrive and produce beautiful blooms. Next, I neatly arranged the orange peels and began chopping them into small pieces. As I chopped, the fragrant orange essential oil was very noticeable. That's the part that helps fight bacteria, repel insects, and nourish the plant later. Besides English, we now have voiceovers in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on the settings gear icon to select the appropriate audio language. I finished slicing all the orange peels, ready for the next step. Next, I took out a clean container. Then I put all the cut orange peels into the container. On the Blissful Garden channel, you can also find many ways to make homemade organic fertilizers from familiar kitchen ingredients. These are not only cost-effective but also help plants grow sustainably. Next, I poured in about 500 milliliters of boiling water. Hot water helps release the nutrients in the orange peel most effectively. Next, I add the breadcrumbs. These are leftover breadcrumbs that I usually save and dry for later use, which is very convenient and prevents waste. I added 2 teaspoons of breadcrumbs. Then I stirred it well, allowing the nutrients to dissolve slowly in the water. After this step, I covered it and left it for exactly 24 hours. After 24 minutes, the orange juice had dissolved into water. At this point, I stirred gently once more to ensure the orange juice and breadcrumbs were thoroughly mixed. This resulted in a lightly fermented orange juice and breadcrumb mixture, rich in natural nutrients. Next, I filtered out all the sediment, keeping only the clear liquid. When used, the plants absorb nutrients quickly, their roots become stronger, their leaves shinier, and most importantly, it's safe and doesn't shock the plants. This liquid is the nutrient solution for orchids. Next, I add about 500 milliliters of clean filtered water, or half a liter, to dilute the solution I just made. Doing this makes the nutrient solution milder, easier for the orchids to absorb, and prevents them from being shocked. Next, I took a soft cotton pad and gently dipped it into the prepared nutrient solution. Then, I took the orchid out and began caring for each leaf carefully. I wiped both the top and bottom surfaces of the leaves. The top surface was cleaned of dust and dirt, while the bottom surface was cleaned of mold and insects. With such thorough cleaning, the orchid breathes better, metabolizes more efficiently, and grows more vigorously. I removed all the dirt and grime that had accumulated over time. The orchid leaves became clean, shiny, and reflected light better, resulting in healthier photosynthesis, more stable growth, and a much longer lifespan. Then, I brought the orchid closer and continued to carefully wipe each leaf. I gently cleaned away any accumulated dust and dirt without rushing or being too forceful so as not to damage the plant. When I felt the leaves were clean, airy, and drier, I took the orchid outside and began spraying. At this point, the plant was ready to absorb nutrients optimally, and I could clearly feel that it was being properly cared for, step by step. Next, I took a spray bottle, scooped in the red nutrient solution, and started spraying. After that, I took the orchid out and continued spraying evenly onto the leaves. The upper surface washes away all the dirt, while the underside cleans away mold and insects that may be residing there. After completing this step, the orchid looked fresh, clean, and healthy, and I knew it was on the right track. On the underside of the leaves, when I spray like this, the stomata opened, and the plant begins to absorb nutrients very quickly. I spray the orchids evenly, and after a short time, I see the leaves are brighter, cleaner, noticeably shinier, and most importantly, the plant photosynthesizes sunlight much better. With this type of nutrient, I maintain it once every 2 weeks. On normal days, I only water with clean filtered water, about once every 3 days, lightly spraying the roots to keep them moist. Doing this prevents the plant from being shocked. The roots always have enough moisture, helping with photosynthesis and more stable growth each day. Next, I started watering the orchid roots directly with nutrient solution. I scooped up the prepared nutrient solution and slowly watered it around the base of the plant, allowing the solution to penetrate evenly throughout the root system. Once the roots have absorbed enough water and nutrients, the plant will pump them from the roots up to the stem and leaves. At this point, you will see the orchid become much healthier and more vibrant. The leaves stand up straighter, the roots are well hydrated, and the growth process is very vigorous. With this nutrient solution, I used it once every 2 weeks to allow the plants to absorb nutrients and recover steadily. On normal days, I only watered and misted the plants every 3 days, using only clean filtered water. This method ensures the plants always have enough moisture, prevents water shock, keeps the roots healthy, and the leaves remain glossy. After watering, I soak the pot for about 20 minutes to allow the roots to absorb the water evenly before removing the plant and taking it out. And here are the results after 2 months of directly caring for the orchid. Looking back, I'm truly surprised by the noticeable change. The leaves, which were previously dull, are now vibrant green, bright, clean, thick, and glossy. The leaves are firm and sturdy. You can tell the plant is recovered from the inside out. When the leaves are healthy, the plant responds very clearly. New roots sprout continuously, thick and white, spreading around the base, a very pleasing sight. Not only that, the plant has also produced flower stalks. This plant has 2 flower stalks at once, with roots spreading out beautifully, and the leaves are lush green, showing that the plant has entered a growth cycle. A healthy plant will produce flowers regularly, with long-lasting color, and can be enjoyed year-round. Next is the second plant in the garden. The results are similar. New roots sprout strongly. The leaves are thick, firm, and glossy. This plant also continues to produce 2 flower stalks in succession. Before the lower stalk fades, the upper one has already emerged. With proper care, patience, and the use of simple nutrients from your kitchen, your orchids will thrive, be healthy, and bloom regularly. What do you think of this orchid care method? Don't hesitate to leave a comment and share your thoughts. I really want to hear your feedback and experiences. Every share from you is a valuable source of motivation that helps us learn and love plants more every day.